That's interesting. That was 10 years ago. There we go. That would explain it. That was before the whole fucking epidemic happened.
Yeah.
Now everyone's getting hooked on heroin because they can't get their drugs, which is horrible. It's like we really need to legalize weed so people can at least have something for their pain management.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Krista. That had to be hell getting off that shit. Weed is illegal in the UK. It shouldn't be. The only reason why they make it illegal is because it works so good. And it just takes away the pharmakia away. No one wants to do if you have something that's natural compared to something that's unnatural, you're going to choose the natural over the unnatural and that works really freaking good on most things. So, it's big pharma that's keeping it illegal in my opinion. Yeah, for those sober, heart. Yeah, exactly. I'm sober. I haven't had it in so long. I haven't had marijuana since Colorado. So, yeah, not a lot of heroin around anymore. It's all fentanyl. My God. See, and they lace weed with that stuff now. The fentanyl. They're so gross. I would never take street stuff. Ever. 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 You're right. It was so backed up. It was all the way up in the chest. Oh my God, I had to go to the ER to shit. Oh my God, you poor baby. Have I tried Damiana? Yeah, I have tried Damiana. It's okay. It's okay. Well, God bless you, Krista. Are you feeling okay? Okay? Not having it? God bless you, Janice, for that. Blue Lotus? Yeah, I've had Blue Lotus. I've tried it. I've tried it. I used to go to this to get like the Damiana and the Blue Lotus. I used to make myself a concoction, so I went to a witch place. I did. And I got that and sulfur and a bunch of other things and I made my own like potion and used it on myself and never had LSD or any type of hallucinogenic. Never tried it. I do want to go in one of those trials for magic mushrooms, though. I do. I want to go into a medical trial. Dude, Tyson wants to do it too. So, Mike Tyson wants to do it. That would be cool. Me and Mike Tyson doing fucking shrooms together. We'd be giggling it all up and like exchanging war stories and shit. Hey, witch places are awesome. Just yeah, Lady Ocelots in Duluth is where I went. I used to love that place. She had all the herbs, all of them, man. Anything you wanted, she had. That sucks. I didn't know that, maybe. That sucks. But I know it's good for people who have PTSD and CPSD and a lot of trauma in their background. And it's like all the people I heard that have had that, they're like, it's gone. And I'm like, really? That cured you? Yeah, it cured me of my emotional pain. And I'm like, I want that. But you know what? As time goes by, I'm working out things and I really am healing from all that bullshit. Really? Sugar feeds it? Well, I'm fucked. Jason just got me a Coke. Um, Honey, we're gonna have to go diet.
I'm fine, but I don't drink anything but that.
Ashwagandha? Suboxone? No, I've never tried that. I want to try. I want to try gabapentin. I want to see how that works with me. What is the purse-looking thing to the left of my chat box? Yeah, gabapentin is supposed to be really good with people who have borderline, so it's like it would be like it helps with pain and borderline. I want it. Oh, okay, I like that. I love anything that's natural. My doc won't give me you GABA. No, because he's got me on the meloxicam and the Cymbalta. So,
Hey, baby. Hi.
hi, baby. Really? Is that so? You good girls?
She's a talkie girl.
Hello, good girls. Watch someone in the audience. She's hungry. No, she's talking.
She just talks.
She's a people.
Yeah. She's a people's.
Trust me, that girl is not hungry.
No, she's okay.
She eats all the time. All the time.
But she has a certain sound when she does want food. And
yes.
It's like a high pitch thing she does.
Yeah. And Gavin definitely would tell us.
Yeah.
Do you want food? See, he's not even saying anything. He's like, I got food.
Yeah, it's because I always keep the bowls full.
I have PTSD, high anxiety, mild OCD. Yeah, I have CPTSD, borderline, high anxiety. I get the high anxiety and severe depression. Like bedbound depression. Like it's severe. And agoraphobia. I do not like leaving the house. I really freak out when I leave the house. I'll be honest. Agoraphobia, and when you're sick, it's a battle because you don't want to leave. And the whole time you're out, you want to go back to your safety safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right.
It sucks. It's like the whole time you're out, you're not enjoying yourself. It's like, I gotta get back home. I gotta get back home.
Yeah, I've battled that my whole life.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it's a struggle to stay out like 4 hours.
Yeah, I don't like going out.
It's difficult.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Oh, you have it too. I can't leave without someone. I
Right.
understand depression all day. Yeah, right? Like, a lot of people understand it. It's overwhelming, and also, if you don't know how long you're staying, it's probably like, why bother? Oh my god, people get me. You get me. I have CPTSD, complex post traumatic stress disorder. I have a lot of trauma in my background. A lot. And I have childhood trauma, I have adult trauma. Didn't have the greatest of lives. But oh my god, I'm gotten by someone. Like, oh my god, someone fucking gets it. Like, not wanting to leave the house instead of making me feel bad about it.
Right.
We always had to move when little. Same. Yeah, me too. I was moving all the time when I was little. I never felt secure, never felt safe. And then more fucking shit happens to you when you're adult, and then you got fucking agoraphobia. You're like, I don't want to fucking leave the house. Are you kidding me? I have to deal with them? People?
Mhm.
I don't want to deal with people.
That are looking to take advantage of me.
I have to deal with some snotty person's attitude? No, I don't think so. Aw, Nicola, I know how you feel there. I do feel lonely and not loved. No, well, not. Jason really does make me feel loved, I'll say that.
Good.
But I do feel lonely a lot of the times. But at the same time, I don't want to be hurt anymore. That's why I smoke weed before I leave the house. Dude, it does help though. It does, Janice. And Jason won't hurt you. No.
I love you.
Same, I kind of isolate myself so I don't take out my mental stuff on others. There's that too.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason I did it my whole life, isolated.
Yeah, you don't want people to be bothered by you.
Yeah. I want to be a burden.
So love on him and be grateful? Oh, I do.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
You give me good lovings.
I do. I try.
You do. Love you lovings.
I love you.
You're beautiful.
You're handsome.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
I have episodes my whole life on and off. It really drains me. I find I get edgy a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have schizoaffective like Jason, so it's probably why he relates. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Completely.
Thank you, Kat. Don't love on him though. No, I won't do the PDA too much.
Mm-hmm.
You have a good system to leave the house. Finding the right people to help is important. Yeah. That's why I isolated. Wow. Yeah, man. It's like mental illness sucks because it's so stigmatized.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand it, and they don't want to understand it. Instead, they automatically like make you feel like you're some kind of bad person for something you can't fucking help. And I hate that. Like, you're gonna make me feel guilty for being sick. You're gonna make me feel bad for having an episode I literally say sorry for because I couldn't help it. Because you're gonna do that to me while you sit there accuse and are so mentally abusive. But yet I'm the bad guy. Mm-mm. I hate the day after the mania ends and I realize what I've done. Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
It really is. And I think that's what Nader has. I think
Yeah.
he gets mania. He has bipolar, and I think that's why he has those episodes. And then you see him, and he's like really sweet and kind.
Yeah.
I think he got manic sometimes, and he needs to get treated for it. But then again, it's so hard to get treated for mental illness in this country and other countries now. It's really, they really need to put more money in the system for mental health because so many people are getting sick
Yeah.
mentally.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID really messed with people's heads.
Yeah.
And now people have all these issues, but there's not enough people in the psychological business. There's not enough money in it. Like the place I used to go to, you can look it up on the internet in Duluth, the Center of Validation and Change for people who have borderline personality disorder, so they can get their dialectic behavior therapy. It's closed down.
Wow.
They closed down the place where you get your freaking DVT.
That's awful.
Yeah,
Because I think a lot of people have BPD undiagnosed.
yeah.
Like a lot of people.
It's so bad now. It and a lot of people call it an epidemic, a mental health epidemic. Like in Colorado, it was so bad.
Oh.
It was so bad. I did have a therapist, thank God. You know, but
Well, there's a reason why.
yeah, thank God for that.
Yeah, actually, it's a big thing.
I did DBT outpatient all one summer, every day, 8 a.m. to like 3 p.m. Yeah, I like the group therapy of DBT the best because you get to meet people who think like you and can actually relate to you instead of making you feel like you're some kind of fucking monster.
My God. Holy shit. I'm so sorry.
That the group therapy really does help you to make you realize like you're not alone. You're not alone, and you're not alone in your suffering. You know, there's other people like you. You know,
I'd like to find a mania group to go to.
you probably could find a mania
A
group.
mania group?
It was all over Zoom, so I didn't have to leave the house for DBT. See, that's awesome. That's what they need to start doing is really integrating the internet
Zoom.
with psychology. Because you don't have to physically be there to get a therapy appointment because you're just talking. I was raised by heathens in foster homes. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I need a group community. Yeah. Like we all need a safe place where we can talk about our fucked upness without people judging us on our fucked upness.
Right.
If you could play one version of Street Fighter, which would it be?
Oh my God.
2? Is it 2?
Uh,
I like Street Fighter 2.
the one that I played the most would be Street Fighter 2 Turbo on SNES.
So it was 2.
Turbo, though.
Oh,
'Cause I
okay.
liked it
What's the
fast.
difference between Turbo?
Faster.
Oh,
2 is slow. 2 is pretty slow, man. The movements.
My psych had me partially hospitalized at the beginning of the pandemic, and it was all on Zoom. Oh, I'm so sorry. I like Street Fighter 4.
I played the shit out of that, yeah, and raged at it, and that.
That was a bad day.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we cut out Street Fighter for a reason.
Yeah.
It's no longer in my life. Though I still love Ken. So.
2 was okay, but yeah, Turbo 2 was the best port.
Yeah, definitely. Easy.
All outpatient Zoom. Man, I gotta see if they have any programs here for that. I know they're gonna begin a bunch of mental health programs in this state because of Tom Wolfe put in $2.1 billion in the mental health system. So,
God bless him.
oh my God, it's so fucking needed.
Yeah. God bless him for that.
It's so fucking needed. Like, seriously, if Tom Wolfe asked me to go back to school to finish my psychology degree to help other people, I would.
You trigger that kind of fast, too.
I'm sorry. It's the headache.
It is helping it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
Your hubby just dumped ashtray on the bed? Oh my God. No.
Sucks when
That sucks when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am Spleenex. We gotta make some calls tomorrow anyway. Yeah. I get treatment at no cost in Florida, so you need to know where to look. Is Florida good with mental health? Like, what state is the best state for mental health? Cause it's bad. Let me look that up.
Maybe now it'll be Pennsylvania.
I hope so.
Because they're actually going to put money into it.
I hope so. Let me look. State with best mental health care. Delaware, Maine, Vermont, Alaska, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Oklahoma, New Mexico.
God, it's all the northeastern states.
Well, New Mexico.
Well, that's the exception.
Yeah.
Wow.
In Oklahoma. I mean, we're not far from Connecticut, dear.
No.
The best one is Vermont, though. Wisconsin, really? It says the state has the best mental health care of 2022. It's Vermont, Massachusetts, Maine, Wisconsin. Let me see what these are. Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, Minnesota. Minnesota, well, it was. Pennsylvania's number 8, though.
Wow.
Still sucks.
Ain't great.
What's Colorado? Holy shit. Colorado is 51. It is the last on the list for mental health.
The last?
It is the last on the list. It is 51.
Holy crap. Wow.
So yeah, we're living in a good state for mental health.
And we were living in the worst state.
We were living in the worst state, yeah.
That's nuts.
Colorado is just dead last on mental health. Bros, you gotta fix that shit.
Yeah.
There's 50 states, yes, but they consider District of Columbia.
Yeah.
So that's why it's 51. They considered they counted District of Columbia.
Yeah, it's not a state.
No,
DC's not a state.
no, but they counted it.
Right, because it's still a place where
Yeah.
people live, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. No, they didn't have Puerto Rico on the list. Wonder how Puerto Rico is with mental health. That would be interesting. We're learning, people. We're learning.
Puerto Rico, we have a delegate. There's a delegation.
District of Columbia, though, is 45, so DC is not good for mental health.
Big surprise.
Now we know what's wrong with our fucking politicians, guys. Anyway.
Yeah. That would be accurate.
Okay, you want to hear something interesting? This is good for the boys.
What?
For youth services for mental health, Pennsylvania is number 1 for the youth, and I believe that because you see how the boys are right now.
Yeah, true.
They're getting all the help they need.
Yeah, they are. That's great.
But so Pennsylvania, if you need mental health for your children, come to Pennsylvania. It's number 1 on the list. What's Illinois? Let me look. I don't know about Illinois. I'm sorry about that. I really. Where are you, Illinois? Illinois is 10.
Not bad.
So it's not that bad.
Not bad.
If you don't get what I mean by when I said they're on a vacation, it's like going to be on a vacation, then you don't understand what I was talking about. Okay, I'm sorry you have a hard time understanding analogies and understanding what, I'm sorry you lack understanding. It's not my fault. So, where is Jay Doggy Dog? I wish he was doggy dogging me. Mm-hmm.
You're cute, bro.
He's good at that shit.
Doggy dog, bro.
That's one of the main reasons I would never leave him. He's great in bed.
I love this, bro. You're cute. Bed.
You think G-Man's gonna satisfy me in bed at all? You think he'd care enough for that shit? No, he wouldn't. He's one of those in and out type of motherfuckers.
Probably.
Is Rev your soulmate? Yes.
Yep. I feel the same. You're my girl.
Some mental illness literally gets in the way of making said appointment. Like if I'm manic, I'm able to mask and emote and truly believe I'm good and do not need help. He does that too. He did that too.
Horrible.
I'm like, dude, you're going through mania. You need to go somewhere else right now and chill out and not take it out on me. No, I'm not. I'm fucking fine. Like, no, you're not. I'm not telling you this to judge you or anything. I'm telling you this because it's like you need your alone space. And I don't want to be around you when you're that fucking nuts. Because, see, When he's triggered like that, it triggers my fucking borderline, and that's not a good thing.
Mm-mm.
That's just like there's going to be a huge fight. So we learned to give each other space where we're kind of nah.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Do you think you help each other's mental health? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That's not very understanding. How is it not very understanding? He needs time so he can get through what he's going through. Huh? Some people need space, but there also comes a line where you need to protect yourself from being set off too. And I'm not doing it to be not understanding toward Rev. I'm doing it to protect him from me. Because I'm crazy too. When I'm pushed. I have a tendency to black out and scare the fuck out of someone, okay? I can do that. So I choose not to be triggered and counter that by, baby, please enjoy your space and I'll enjoy my space. It's keeping both of us safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you can't understand that, oh well.
Well, they don't have to understand it. We have to understand it as a couple.
Yeah, we have to understand it as a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. It saved our marriage.
Yeah, definitely.
It saved our marriage. Us learning to like separate when we're agitated
Yeah.
in some way. Doesn't even need to be about each other.
No. Like politics. We could start talking about politics. And then it's
Yeah.
there's some of that and it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
we have learned not to go deep in politics with each other because
No.
I'm more liberal minded.
Yeah.
He's more conservative minded.
Yeah.
But I'm very much in the middle at the same time. You know, I think people need to stop their shit on Kyle Rittenhouse. I feel bad for that fucking kid. He's taken way too much hate for having self-defense.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Now there's going to be a bunch of Rittenhouse haters. That's guaranteed.
Yeah, I know.
The kid just defended himself. And those people were stupid for coming after him with a.
Well, they were hitting him with a skateboard, and the other dude was coming at him with a knife.
Yeah, that's it. His life was in danger.
Yeah. And then they act like he shouldn't have defended himself, so he should have gotten stabbed to death?
No. He defended himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
Exactly. But I also don't like the shit that Kanye's fucking doing. But at the same time,
be very careful talking about that.
Certain things he said, he's got kind of a point to. Not the whole fucking racist fucking anti-Semitism shit, but certain things about how the industry is, he's completely right. And Balenciaga fucking proved him right, which is crazy.
Doesn't he love Balenciaga?
Yeah, he's a model for Balenciaga.
That's really interesting.
And everyone's getting on Kim for being a model for Balenciaga, but Kanye's a model for Balenciaga too. So why aren't you getting on Kanye?
That doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. But me, I never liked the company Balenciaga. I think their fucking fashion's shit. Shanny, remember when Wardy was here and you told us about your bindi? I have crosses on the palm of each hand. Weird, right? I'll have to Google it. Yeah, you should. That's beautiful. I psoriasis. It comes from the Cymbalta.
Oh, is that it?
Hmm.
Really? That's crap.
Yep, it's just a side effect of it.
So you figured it out pretty much what it is.
I knew what it was from the beginning.
Why didn't know?
I knew it was from the fucking Cymbalta.
I
They
didn't-
told me I might get a rash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's completely natural. God given.
Right in the center.
Impetigo shampoo. I gotta be careful with certain dandruff shampoos. They break me out. So I'm kind of about that. Hindus must stare at you. They consider that a sign. They do. They like Jason goes to like this smoke shop sometimes to get cigarettes, right? And they always ask about me.
Yeah.
Like there was this one Hindu that was taking pictures when we were living in Colorado, and he was just staring at me like,
Yeah.
it's so cool.
Photographer guy.
Yeah. What about just baking soda and apple vinegar? You know what? I should try that. Let's do an experiment and see if it works. I gotta get paid first with food stamps to get the baking soda and apple cider vinegar, but we're gonna try that shit. Like Corella Deville with issues. I'm Corella Deville with issues? I don't want to rip up animals so I could have a fur coat. What's wrong with you? Do you even know who Corella Deville is? I love animals. And Sabella wants me to talk about my views on Charles Manson. Okay. I don't believe he had a fair trial. I believe he was a Potsy. And I believe the main culprit was Tex Watson. Because it was Tex Watson that actually was doing the killings, not Charlie. He was back in the ranch when all that stuff was going down.
It's clear by the evidence that it was Tex.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, if you have a problem with me for feeling that way because I did research on it, that's okay. And those girls did the killings, exactly. Exactly. And you know what's interesting? Quentin Tarantino kind of hints to that in the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He hints at it.
I think he did more than hint at it.
Yeah.
He's saying Charlie was innocent.
Yeah. It's your own opinion anyway. Research. Yeah, research. I talked to his wife. That's how deep I went into the research. Because I always had I sounds like your research was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No.
No.
No, you've been into this
No.
way before that.
No. No. My love of research and serial killers and stuff happened way before that movie even came out, honey.
Way before.
Yeah. I love abnormal psychology. I love trying to understand the mind of people who are like that. Um it's always been an interest in mine. I love true crime documentaries and stuff. So I love true crime too. Yeah, Manson was part of Project MK Ultra.
Yeah, I think that's. I think you.
If you watch the interviews, you would see that.
Yeah, the way he switches and shit.
Yeah. Who's my favorite? I don't have a favorite serial killer. It's not like that. It's me researching them.
Favorite.
Like, if you really want to know, like, a really good author for true crime is Anne Rule. I love her so much. Anne Rule, her first book was about Ted Bundy, and she actually worked with Ted Bundy at a woman's survival, like, crisis place, right? A crisis center. And they would take calls together for all these traumatized women, her and Ted Bundy. And then he ended up doing what he did in Florida. And she was shocked, but she was actually the last person to kiss Ted Bundy. She gave him a kiss before they electrocuted him.
Wow.
Yeah, she was there when he died. That's how close she was with Ted Bundy. So she wrote a book about it, and it was the most fascinating book I think I've ever read. I've read that book. It's called A Stranger Beside Me. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yes, Ted was a Samaritan. Yeah. It's very interesting to know that, like, these people were like normal ones, and just something just flipped them. I don't like the Green River Killer, Gary Ridgway. Um, he's a sick fucking man. Like,
Is he BTK? The bind, torture, kill guy?
no, he's Green River Killer.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that.
What he would do is he would take women and talk to them while he raped them and kill them.
Okay.
He killed so many women in, like, the Seattle, Oregon area. It's fucked up.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Oh, the cannibal couple in Russia. Yeah, dude. Don't dish my homie, Gary. Did I tell you about the time on the internet that me and a bunch of people got stalked by someone called Gary Ridgway, and it was a whole line of people, Sabella included, that would play this character, Gary Ridgway, and say the most awfulest, horriblest things to us and pretend they're going to stalk and kill us. Not kidding you. Anyway, I didn't know of a cannibal couple, just the guy who our kid. Yeah. Then one time at band camp, exactly. Exactly. Like, how sick do you have to be in the head to stalk people on the internet with the name Gary Ridgway?
You gotta be sick. Really messed up person.
Like, I remember reading the book about the Green River Killer, like, fuck, years ago. It was before the boys were even born.
It's creepy as shit. Did they execute him?
He's still alive, bro.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. They should execute him.
I think it's illegal there.
Oh yeah, the liberals. No capital punishment, whatever.
The concept of serial killing is insane to me. Yeah, that's why I very much enjoy researching it, because it's like, to look at a human mind in a scientific point of view, to see why they do what they do, that is absolutely insane to most people, is fascinating. Because it's really like you're You're looking deep into them, like childhood and traumas and what makes a serial killer into a serial killer. Um, a big indication is the torturing of animals when you're younger. It's the biggest indication. Yep, they all have reasons for what they did. Traumatic childhood mainly. Yeah, exactly. Have I done any research on Doris Day and Charlie Manson? No, I haven't.
Doris Day.
Doris Day and Charlie Manson had something together?
Huh.
Oh, I didn't research that.
Never heard that.
And also bedwetting. Really? I'm not quite sure about that. Bedwetting is more trauma than anything. No one had a perfect childhood, then turned into one. Yeah, exactly. No, Doris's son and Charlie. Oh. No, I'm going to look into that, actually. That's fascinating to me. That's fascinating. Hmm. I like researching. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but it's like every day I'm researching something.
I love Charlie Manson interviews.
Yeah, if you want a good laugh, watch some Charlie Manson interviews. They're interesting. And listen to what he says compared to what the news crew says. Cuz this man has no reason to lie. That's the truth. The media has more of a reason to lie than Charlie Manson because the media is making money off and exploiting this dude, right? But Charlie Manson, he's never going to be released. He never was.
Every time he tells the stories, it's always consistent too.
Yep.
Always consistent.
It's always text.
Yeah, and Charlie's, I don't want to know nothing.
He may have been a manipulator, maybe, but that doesn't mean you're. But
I don't think so.
I don't.
That's not what I see.
I see a man who got raised in the prison system and just, if you, I don't know anything. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Then you definitely would know that Terry and Candace lived in the Tate Polonsky home prior. His prison hair spiders are freaky. You gotta do something when you're in lockup and in isolation. If he had to use his hair to make fucking spiders to keep him fucking. I feel so bad. Why can't you work at home? I do work at home. I have been working at home. Surprise! Anyway. Do I believe in the death penalty? See, that's a hard one. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because I believe a lot of people can be reformed. Especially people who've killed before. Like, most people who's killed once, they don't repeat it. Usually. They don't. So they can be reformed. People who sexually assault people, on the other hand, they can't be. So I see the death penalty more plausible for them. Like, it's yes or no. Or if someone betrays the state, if you do treason, yeah, you should. Sharon Tate was actually a distant cousin of my mother's. You old see the mansion home from my grandparents' home and my other grandparents' church. Actually brought the mansion property and built a church there. Fascinating.
Sharon Tate was probably one of the most beautiful women ever lived.
Sharon Tate was absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
Gorgeous, incredible actor, cute.
I never seen a movie with her in it.
You should. She's amazing.
Beautiful.
So it's like, I don't know. I think it just depends on the laws. It is horrible what happened to her and her baby.
Disgusting.
But see, the conspiracy theorist in me always thinks that maybe Roman Polanski had something to do with it.
Ritualistic sacrifice.
Because if you watch fucking Rosemary's Baby, it's very much similar to the Sharon Tate story. So I don't know. I don't know. So the conspiracy theorist in me does certainly think maybe, and Roman Polanski is a piece of shit pedophile. Let's not forget that.
True.
And he still will not enter America because he knows he's going to be arrested.
Should be.
Of course, he might come back to a country that has it's friendly. So,
Oh my God! Did you hear? Did you see what the fucking New York? What was it? It was
Washington Post.
the Washington Post was praising this play about pedophilia. They said it was great. What world are we living in?
Yeah, people are going to have to say that, yeah, Vaughn was actually right. Because that's where it's going. It's legalization.
Yeah. Scariest horror movie to you? Oh God. See, here's the thing. I'm so desensitized to scary movies. I don't really get scared.
You're horrified by Eraserhead, though.
Disturbed and scared are two different things.
That's true.
I am disturbed by Eraserhead, not scared of it. Disturbed. It disturbs me.
Yeah.
Demon House freaked you out the most? Watch Demon House? Okay.
Troll 2, that's the scariest movie.
My distant great grandfather was Herman Melville. That's awesome. Low key, but my goodness. Last House on the Left for me. You're giving me some good ideas because these are movies I have not seen that are scary. And I've watched. I very much enjoy 80s horror. I'll just be honest. It's cheesy, it's dumb, but good at the same time.
They're just good movies for some reason.
Yeah, they're just good. I don't know.
They're good.
Like Chopping Mall. Have you
great
ever
movie.
seen fucking Chopping Mall? You need to watch Chopping Mall. That is a great freaking movie.
Awesome. Great movie. It just is.
What do you think of the Saw movies? Fantastic. I love them. I love them.
Yeah, this story's awesome.
It really is the twists and the turns and everything with the Saw movies.
Yeah, once I saw that arc of story, I'm like, wow, okay, this doesn't suck.
Yeah, right? Eli Roth, man.
Yeah, great writing.
He's amazing.
Just great
The
writing.
Bear Jew.
Well, that's
Nazis.
That's one of
Them Nazis.
I think that's an overlooked Tarantino movie. It's very good.
Shanny, are you trolling on Twitter? Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit. I went to Herman Melville's church and sat in his pew. That's awesome. Maybe a little bit. Trolling some reaction channels. Maybe. Sorta. You really want a good comment? Look at the FFG one.
No, it's funny as shit.
It's like I'm so sick of you guys beating up on fat women all the time. So sick of it. Will I get braces one day? No, I'm gonna get dentures.
Whatever works.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. Chantal and Nader's chat was just giving people fuel to gossip.
Not surprising. Why would she go in Nader's?
I know, you married fucking Salah, Chantal. Why are you going in Nader's, man?
Salah, you come here alone.
Yeah, Salah, you come here alone. We take it on. Remember, Salah, you come here alone.
Alone.
We'll take it outside.
Okay.
Okay, Nader. I don't know who would win, Nader or Salah.
Salah looks bigger, man.
But Salah is a lot more gentler, and Nader's fucking nuts. Don't underestimate the skinny nuts guy, dude.
But what he's ripped though, he's definitely strong, Nader. You can guarantee. But Salah is pretty big, man. Like his frame is pretty big. Like
Yeah. Salah is good looking.
yeah,
He's a good looking guy.
yeah. Foodie did good.
I thought Salah might leave her in the desert. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen to that girl.
Stop.
Come on.
Don't even put that out.
Thank you, Channel 69. Don't do that. I couldn't. The poor woman. Could you imagine how horrifying that is? You're in a completely foreign country and you're like left in the fucking desert.
No. Don't even put that out there. That's horrible.
No. I don't wish that on her. I couldn't do. No. Nah. Salah clearly loves Foodie. I think he does. Do you and Jason think Nader is good looking?
Would you? I would think you would kind of, because he's got that sort of the Dougish look. A little bit. So I would think that you would think he's attractive.
I think Salah's more attractive than Nader.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Nader's got a nice body.
I mean, there's no
He's
doubt.
fucking ripped.
Yeah, he's got six pack on six pack, dude. He's just very thin.
Nader would crush Salah. Salah would cry. You don't play with people like Nader.
You wanna go? We go.
She did find Burger King in the desert and Wendy's and oh man,
Parties.
And Hardee's.
24
Their
hours.
food in Kuwait looks so fucking good.
Yeah, it really does.
I want to go to Kuwait for the food.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't never screw with MFW. Oh, I'm not afraid of her. She's nothing but piss and wind. By the way, did you hear her channel got taken down?
It's not surprising. He's got a lot of haters.
It's like, you fired, girl. Stop making YouTube accounts. You fired from YouTube. Ever try vegetarian? Yeah. Most of my teenage life I was a vegetarian. Her plain food even looked good, honestly. Oh my god. It's like in Kuwait when you order like meat, It's not like one or two pieces. It's like this whole fucking platter of fucking meat.
That's a meat landslide.
I know. I'm like, we are being robbed here in America when Kuwait, you get a big platter of meat when you order food, and here in America, you get only one or two pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right. Fast food is better out of the USA. Yeah. No, I am. I'm drinking Coca-Cola. Jason got me one. I have a migraine. Chantel had dreams of Burger King. I have never dreamt of Yeah, she dreamt of Burger King for years in the desert. She's a prophet, bros.
Yeah, apparently. That was her premonition from God. You'll be happy. Burger King in the desert.
I'm eating chocolate chip cookies. Do you want one? Yes. I like her content, frankly. I think she's a great editor. I find her videos interesting about Kuwait, actually. We're very much enjoying them, me and Jason.
I have too, yeah.
But do I listen to her live streams? No. I just watch the couple channel to learn about Kuwait.
Yeah. It's really neat.
Yeah, it just seems like such a... I mean, I'm willing to wear the fucking hijab and shit. I don't think she's gaining weight. I think she's losing weight. But that's just me.
Yeah, she looks like she is.
Yeah.
What gets me is that there's a high level of, it feels very much forced.
Between the couple dynamic.
Yeah. You're saying this it might just be
the cultural barrier
the
thing.
cultural thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
They haven't been together long, man.
No.
But
They're still learning each other, though. They're a new couple.
Yeah, and that's cool.
And they're still learning each other. I'm sure when we first got together, we were kind of awkward.
I don't know. It didn't seem that way to me.
And
Never felt awkward.
no one thought we would last this long, baby.
Definitely.
Going on 5 years.
Yeah. That's right.